Hello everyone, welcome to Haley Moon Tarot. This is your singles love reading for Sagittarius. How are you guys? Hope you're well. Let's see what's happening with you. You can see I have a bunch of little flowers here. They're all still alive. All this one's kind of wilting. Little azalea flower was broken off this morning, and I have some lavender and a tiny little hydrangea that was also broken this morning. Right, Sagittarius, the overall energy surrounding you in your love life. Single Sagittarius. All right, yeah, playing it safe. So healing light. So somebody may reach out, but they may be playing it safe. Vice versa. It's energy with this intentions here. Playing it safe. It's about knowing what someone's intentions are, okay, before you move forward here. Okay, but there is movement in your love life. Lovely. I see the abundance starting to flow. So this is a healing light. Now, it could be somebody reaching out to heal. It could be their intentions. Okay. But it's also an energy of making sure you're healed before you start something new. Being a little cautious. We have the loving woman. And we have somebody here. Somebody here wants to discover something here. Okay. Discovery. I'll just pull those out here. So there we go. We have the discovery, the loving woman. So yeah, somebody here wants to discover more about you. So you can see they're looking at this gold or diamond. Yeah, see, this is someone's intentions. They're discovering the abundance. Look at that, the loving woman. So it could be someone reaching out, but I feel like you will be playing it safe, being a little cautious here, making sure you know exactly what someone wants, or maybe they want to know that about you. All right, Sagittarius. Sag. Yeah, well, I said Leo. Maybe you've got a Leo around you. There we have the Tower. So some Aries energy, Scorpio. It's Mars energy. So there's some kind of an epiphany, something sudden. Someone's having an epiphany here. It has to do with something that they're discovering. Now, it could be something about themselves because of the way you are. But I see the energy of playing it safe. I feel that's the big card. Yeah, we have a person who maybe rushed in, rushed out. Could be yourself too, right? It's the energy of not rushing. Maybe you've rushed into things before. It's generally a Sag energy, but it could be another person. Definitely see Aries energy or Scorpio. It's a person who rushes in very quickly and then goes, oh no. Things may be moving too fast or feeling a little pressured here. See? Yeah, so I see a little Aries energy. So it has to do with leaving something behind. See, it's energy of taking a risk. So I feel like you're being cautious. You've taken risks before, rushed in, it didn't work out. There's the Tower. Then it could be someone else here who feels like a fool for doing so. I feel it has to do with someone here who maybe didn't take the time to get to know you, or they were trying to, playing it too safe possibly as well. There we have the Page of Pentacles. This is someone looking at the details. There we are, Sag. See, someone looking at the details. It could be yourself. See, playing it safe, making sure something is successful. Something definitely wasn't in the past, maybe because you took a risk and, leaped into something. But it could be a person who's realizing here they should have took a risk. Always the vice versa. Yeah, the Four of Cups. So yeah, someone here failed to recognize a magical opportunity. See? So someone who it could have been successful. They're looking at the details. So someone who was planning for success, hoping it was, but I feel like it wasn't. Maybe you rejected this person, vice versa. But it's an energy of someone who failed to recognize. Maybe you failed to recognize someone's intentions, or like I say, I feel like it has to do with the loving woman. There's something to do with love here. Someone's feelings and emotions. So I feel someone's going to reach out. We have 2 8s. This is the abundance starting to flow, something long term. It's planning the long term. See, maybe somebody here felt this wouldn't be long term, yourself, but it's about failing to recognize this magical opportunity, failing to see this offer. Someone's feelings, emotions here. Tell me about the Tower. Yeah, so we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and we have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, so this is an energy of communicating, playing it safe, questioning, being discerning. So some of you have likely taken risks before, rushed into something that didn't work out. So there's some sort of epiphany. Yeah, you're being wise. This is your inner knowing, being discerning, questioning, inner wisdom. Some of you have cut somebody out here, possibly too. Yeah. Look at that. So we have an opportunity. There it is. See, there's this opportunity. I feel like you're going to be playing it safe. Someone is going to reach out here. Yeah. So it has to do with a healing. Now, it could be someone you know. Doesn't have to be. Yeah. So this is where the cycle ends. See, things are about to go in your favor. You're being wise, making sure things are going in your favor, that you know what someone's intentions are before you accept an offer. So maybe this was something you felt wouldn't go in your favor. Okay. Because you could have this person. I see Aries and Leo energy here as well. So maybe Scorpio. So there's definitely, oh yeah, this is energy of no longer giving, no longer reaching out. See, it has to do with reciprocity. Someone wants to reach out. They feel like this won't go in their favor. Now, I don't know if this is someone who rejected you or you rejected them, but it's a missed opportunity. There's the manifesting. See, someone having all the tools, the information. Oh yeah, it's an energy of discovery. Someone who's definitely, could be a little mirroring, and that happens often with mirroring energy, where the energy is kind of back and forth. So this is when I see this energy, this is when I know I need to read both energies of the cards, because one person is, it's like you're manifesting each other. See, it's about things going in your favor. Some of you are ending a cycle, no longer giving to someone. It looks like you're manifesting something new, but you may have felt someone was manipulating you, you see? Yeah, it all has to do with communication, back and forth. I feel as if making sure, I think you're going to play it safe here. You're going to be very wise. If you've been manipulated before and took risks, you may be feeling yourself, maybe feeling like a fool, but I feel someone else here does. You see, this is somebody who's gathered all the information. They already know everything they need to know. There's the energy of rushing in, rushing out. Both of you, similar energies, mirroring. You've both rushed into things before and it didn't turn out. Look at that. Yeah, there's the emotional fulfillment. See, this is someone charges towards that emotional fulfillment, feeling enthusiastic. See, but sometimes there's that pressure. Things start to move maybe a little too fast. I feel like you're just going to be wise. Some of you may have Gemini in your chart here. Tell me about this Page of Pentacles. Little earth energy. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, see, options, possibilities. So this is someone who definitely likes the chase. They probably get chased by a lot of people. They have a lot of options. Now, it could be someone who feels like you do, because I feel like this is someone who's really enthusiastic. I got to be honest, you know, reaching that, going towards that emotional fulfillment, what makes them happy. So I feel like you're going to be very careful if you've taken risks before, if you've rushed into anything, looking at all the possibilities. I see someone kind of procrastinating, whether something will be successful or whether you'll reject them, if you'll reciprocate. So, you know, when you get two people with that kind of energy who both play it safe, we know that it can be difficult for it to be successful. Okay, so I feel it has to do with planning and preparing for it to be. Someone felt it wouldn't be right off the get-go. That's what I feel happened here. They were breadcrumbing. This is the breadcrumber. Someone who reaches out and they only say so much. Maybe you feel like they're manipulating. Okay, that's where I feel like you took a risk with someone, and I feel like you're not going to fall for that again. Tell me about the Six of Wands. Yeah, see, it's protecting yourself, not budging, not giving in. But it's also an energy of someone taking stock of their life. See, their intentions. This could be someone who thinks someone's chasing them for money, holding on to them for money. So the other person closes off. They feel like it won't be successful, you see. But it's a person who likely, you know, like I say, they could have options. Maybe someone feels like you have other options. But I feel it has to do with this person, the way they're going to reach out. It's like a little bit of a test. Okay, so it's a little bit of a manipulation, I feel, where they toss the breadcrumbs. Why? Because they're in protective mode, because they get chased, because they have money, someone holding on to them for money, so they're protecting themselves. So this is where I feel Something definitely didn't get off on the right foot, or it has to do with both of you, other relationships where you've learned those lessons. But definitely it has to do with planning and preparing for success, a victory. See, something isn't. Someone failed to recognize an opportunity. They were closed off, protecting themselves. I don't think you were chasing anyone for money here. Yeah, see, there's been some heartache. It has to do with the fear of rejection too. You see, this is somebody who's afraid of being rejected. Their ego's getting in the way. Okay, you see, so they procrastinate. They look at all the possibilities, how this could play out. So it's a person who's kind of preparing for success. They reach out in a way where they just kind of toss a breadcrumb, a little hint, hoping things go in their favor, that you're going to reciprocate, that the communication will carry on. Because you both, I mean, they could have Sag in their chart too, because I'm seeing that strong Sag, but the Knight of Wands can be other people, just in that energy. Yeah. Wow. See, the fear of rejection, that someone won't reciprocate. So someone's pride definitely got in the way, but I feel there's other energies here. So I feel it has to do with the healing light. It has to do with healing. See, seeing the light. I feel someone's going to reach out to you. So I feel it's somebody you definitely know. So yeah, I see the loving woman. This is someone who failed to recognize love. You see, failed to recognize. Maybe you offered them a cup, shared your feelings, emotions. Maybe they felt pressured and took off in the other direction, or vice versa. Let's have a look at the loving woman. Actually, first, let's look at this, the abundance starting to flow, the healing. This is about long term, okay? So let's have a look at the healing light. Why is this here for Sag? Yeah, see, there's been some deception. There's trust issues. Someone needs to heal their trust issues. You see, that's what it is. It's an energy of two people who don't trust each other. There's been heartache. So you've both been hurt. See, fear of rejection. Ego is at play here. Maybe someone here is used to being chased. They have a lot of options. They may see you that way as well. You see, vice versa. Tell me more about the... Could be someone who played some mind games, manipulations. Maybe they rejected you hoping you'd chase them, but I feel like you're not, because this is where you kind of, you get off that emotional roller coaster. You just push the stop button and you stop talking to them because you feel they're being manipulated. But look at that opportunity that's been missed. See, someone's seeing the truth. See, someone could be trying to figure out if you started something new. They may reach out. Okay. I feel they're reaching out here, but it's a fear of rejection. See, there's everything coming out in the open, becoming very clear. Yeah, someone wanted to start something, but it started off on the wrong foot because they manipulated. Their ego got in the way. Wow. Often this is a person who plays the field. Okay, it could be yourself playing the field. You're not ready to give up your freedom. Okay, so, like I say, you could be protecting yourself maybe because you're successful, but that's not vice versa. Let's have a look at the loving woman. Someone failed to recognize the love. See, there's the six, movement in love. People, something new. Someone's looking to see maybe if you started something new, they want to reach out. The loving woman. Why is this here? Yeah. Oh, yeah. So it looks like you're more focused on work than your love life. Yeah, I feel like you reached out. I feel like you put in the effort. You reached out to someone. Maybe they rejected you. So it's some kind of a manipulation. Maybe some little mind games here that you're not playing. You're focused on your money. So there's someone here you may not see a future with. But here's that success. Grounded, practical, sensible, focused on the future. You see, something long term. You wanted something long term, but I feel like you're more focused on your money right now. Because of this energy, you're being very wise. You've learned a lot with that energy. The Tower, you see. This is where you maybe just said something to someone here, cut them out. Yeah, I feel like someone here feels like a fool. Somebody here feels like a fool, but it's also an energy of fooled me once, fool me twice, you see. Yeah, fool me 3 times. Yeah, see, it's going to happen several times here. But I feel what you have is a person who is starting to discover something possibly about themselves. So it's a person, has to do with their intentions. This is someone who probably didn't really take the time to find out what your intentions are. I feel like you wanted to build. Okay. I do feel like you're focused more on your work right now. Maybe you've started a new job. Okay. But it has to do with, it takes two people to build. See, I feel like you put in the effort. Now you've changed your focus. You're not going to be the one to do all the work. I'll put it that way. You'd rather focus on you. So some of you definitely are. I can definitely see protecting yourself, everything you've worked for. So if someone's chasing you, maybe it's a little energy of just protecting yourself. You see? But that's this person too. So that's why I feel you're seeing things from each other's perspective, I feel here. So let's have a look at discovery. There it is. Yeah, we have the King of Pentacles. Boy, a lot of people are going to partner up by the end of this year, as the New Year's readings kind of predicted for a lot of you. Not all of you, I'm sure. Everyone's on a different path and journey, but there's an energy of healing trust. Okay, there could be some kind of miscommunication too here. So it's about seeing the truth, communicating. You want the truth. Okay, so there we have, yeah. It's about investing, waiting patiently for the right opportunities. Somebody here, I feel, wasn't patient. Okay, they were invested in their finances. See, we've got two people who are invested in each other, and there's a little bit of fear of rejection. It's energy of someone who's waiting, hoping something pays off. So I feel they're going to reach out. Something didn't, though. You see, any kind of manipulation isn't going to pay off. So it's an energy of discovering someone's intentions. I feel someone here didn't take the time to really discover you, okay, to find out what you were all about here. So it has to do with this person waiting for this opportunity, hoping this pays off. I feel they're going to reach out. Yeah, their ego definitely is here. Like I say, if you've rejected them before, or they've been rejected before, and there's been a lot of heartache, that's the biggest fear, is rejection. Yeah, see? So I do see some kind of an event. Yeah, this could be someone who, has lots of options. They may be playing the field, dated a lot of people. They have a lot of people chasing them. So they're very much protecting their money. I feel that you are too. Okay, protecting yourself. It may not be money, but it could be anything. The protection closed off. Yeah, long term. Chasing. So now we have somebody here who's waiting for the right opportunity. You're maybe not talking to them. You're no longer giving them attention, you see. So they're looking to see if you're dating someone. They may be checking you out online, social media. But it has to do with waiting for the right opportunity. Somebody here maybe wasn't ready. Maybe they felt pressured. Maybe you wanted to... their intentions here has to do with their friends and family. You wanted to know something more here. So, yeah. Tell me about the Three of Cups. See, there it is. Moving away to avoid a disaster. See, somebody here learned some valuable lessons here. And I feel there was trust issues right off the get-go. Okay, right in the beginning, there was trust issues. Feel like you wanted to know the truth. I feel like you told someone the truth. I feel there was love. There was feeling, some emotion. Someone failed to see it. You see, they felt that you were maybe manipulating them. If you told somebody you had feelings and you're the one who offered them this cup, your emotions, and they didn't reciprocate it, they felt they were being manipulated. But you can definitely flip that. Knight of Wands twice right there. Yeah, the pressure, running. We have a couple runners here. Yeah, but I feel there's lessons being learned. This is an energy of someone taking the lessons they've learned, you see, to move on calmly and peacefully. But I feel there's someone here who didn't take the time to get to know you. Okay, but it's someone who wants to discover more about you. Yeah, moving forward calmly and peacefully. This could be someone just waiting for something to calm down, hoping to reach out. I feel like they're waiting for the right opportunity. So somebody maybe felt pressured. Maybe that's what you wanted, to meet their friends and family. It's an energy of being cautious, getting to know someone's history, their friends, how they behave when they're out in public, how they treat their friends and family. Who doesn't want to know that before you take things to another level? Yeah, so we have, there you are, Sag. You know what you want and you're not settling. So I feel like you put your foot down here with someone. You maybe called them out or said something to this person. I don't know if you've both rejected each other at some point, but because it has to do with success, victory, moving forward. Something wasn't. See, someone's looking at why something wasn't a victory. Yeah. Why they didn't get what they wanted. Yeah, see, there it is. Both of you. Yeah, definitely both people here, I feel, are have been hurt before. Maybe there's been third-party situations, you know, but I feel it has to do with choosing love here, making a choice, a bond between two people. This is two people who build each other up, not tear each other down. And that's what I feel has happened here. There's been words spoken here. But I feel if this is someone you reached out to, and then they rejected you because they were trying to manipulate, trying to get you to chase them. This is someone who likes the chase, you see. But I feel like you put your foot down because it's like you're just not settling for this, whatever it is. Quite the read. Sorry, I have to keep pausing. I keep sneezing. 3 in a row. Let's have a look at the lovers. So I see somebody with some Gemini energy. This is someone who keeps doing the same thing over and over again, you see. This is where I feel like you've learned. You know, you're not repeating mistakes of the past. You want the truth. You're playing it safe. So if this person reaches out, there is that little bit of fear of being hurt, fear of rejection, egos at play, both of you. But it has to do with someone's pride. Okay. But he hears pride was hurt. You may have rejected them because they manipulated. They tried to get you to chase them. So there it wasn't successful. There it is, releasing things that no longer serve. You know your worth and your value. This is someone who needs to learn to love themselves first too, I feel. But this is someone who sees you as their hopes and dreams, you see. We got the King and Queen of Cups here. So, you know, I feel, and that's the loving woman. But yeah, I feel we have someone who needs to let go of that fear. You know, they need to release things that no longer serve, patterns, habits. This is someone who generally likes the chase. You see, they like to be chased, but they keep doing the same thing over and over again with the same results. They're not having any victory. So I feel there's someone who's learning some valuable lessons. So it has to do with them letting go of this energy, releasing it. It doesn't serve. And it has to do with their hopes and dreams. This is someone who sees you as their hopes and dreams. So we have a person who's blown it here. They're definitely, I feel, releasing, healing, finding their inner balance here. You see, somebody becoming mature, ready to be emotionally available. So it's an energy of discovering. Two people who need to discover more, take the time to get to know each other. Now, I don't know if this is a long-term situation with that Six of Swords energy, somebody at a distance. Okay, but I feel the communication's been distant here. And it's like you're moving away calmly and peacefully. But I feel like you got this person here who wants to discover more. But while they're discovering and learning, they're discovering things about themselves. Someone's having that moment where they realize there's feelings and emotions here. See, this is how they conduct themselves. It has to do with someone who lacked the faith. See, they need to release that. Maybe somebody wasn't faithful. Maybe they weren't, and they need to let go. Because there's definitely an energy of baggage. Somebody who needs to let go of the baggage from a past relationship. But you're not settling. You loving yourself first. You know your worth and your value. So I feel like there's this hopes and dreams of commitment, but it has to do with faith. Somebody having faith here. See, this is two people on the same page. You can't get on the same page when you don't trust each other. So there's definitely some kind of miscommunication or, like I say, emotional mind games and manipulation. Yeah, someone's blown it here. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. Yeah, so something ended. So it's an energy of someone ending all their options. See, the death. So this death of the ego. Someone's ego took a hit because you rejected them because they manipulated. They breadcrumbed. They tossed you little breadcrumbs, you see. You may have felt they were reaching out to others. Somebody who, if they don't get what they want from one person, they get it from another. So there's that. And you may have had that happen before. So I say it may not even be with this person. Something definitely didn't start off well. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. But I see somebody coming in to offer you this cup. They're manifesting. They now have all the tools they've learned. You see, they have the tools, the information, everything they need to know. It's somebody who I feel probably didn't trust their own intuition. They already knew everything they needed to know. Their ego got in the way. Maybe they aren't as successful. Okay, maybe that's the issue there. They're not successful. There's a sense of pride. It's often a person who likes to be a good provider. Now, we know the King of Cups can be someone who can be very generous with their time, their energy. They love to give gifts. So this is how this person's conducting themselves now. So they're releasing old habits and patterns and moving forward here, having faith. So this is an energy of faith in the path, you see, someone's intentions. Maybe someone wasn't faithful in the past, or they were hurt. Could be, like I say, has to do with having faith in themselves. See, it's an energy of looking back at all this hard work, feeling really beat up. This is a person who wants to leave all this behind. The baggage, they're releasing and healing. Okay, this is someone who sees you as their hopes and dreams. But you know, you're not settling. You know what you want here. Yeah, some kind of commitment, you know. Yeah. This person's definitely not a quitter. They're looking back. They want to put something behind. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Now, this could be somebody who wasn't fair. They weren't giving you the time, the energy. They weren't communicating enough. They weren't being generous with their feelings, emotions. They weren't telling you things you needed to know. So here they are chasing, becoming discerning. See, this is someone who doesn't want you to get away. So it has to do with coming in right. Some of you definitely are moving on from somebody, though. If you've got a choice between two, can't really... I see Aries, Leo, and Sag. I also see Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But it all starts with the communication, the breadcrumbing. See, that's where the cycle ended. So someone who things didn't go in their favor because they manipulated, they tossed breadcrumbs, or they just tossed hints. So it ended there. But also the end of options. You see? Oh yeah, you got a person coming in, but in a new way, the way they conduct themselves. They're coming in right. Okay, so it could be somebody wanting to make things right, or someone who needed to make things right with their past. That healing energy. Wow. Yeah. There we go. Here it is. Ooh, Queen of Cups. Yeah. So there's definitely a physical attraction. There's some kind of physical attraction here. But it has to do with this passionate new beginning and growth. You see? This is about somebody coming in right. It's a person who often, like I say, chooses their battles. Somebody made a choice here. Maybe they felt you weren't right for them. You see? But I feel it has to do with themselves, loving themselves first, their habit, their pattern, the way they behave, the way they conducted themselves. It's definitely, I mean, there could be some jealousy here if you had other options, if you are seeing somebody new. They're definitely looking at that energy, but there you are with that Queen of Cups. See, you've put a lot of work into something. You just feel like giving up, like you've given up. But I feel like just about when you're ready to give up, this person's coming in. Now, it could be a new person for some of you, somebody coming in right, who's more sure about what they want. But it has to do with someone choosing their words, choosing their battles, something that's worth fighting for. This person feels like this is something worth fighting for. So that's why I feel a lot of you, it is someone coming back around, but they're breaking free from habits and patterns. Okay? So if some of you had a situation with somebody that was on and off, that could be something you're freeing yourself from, or them. See? The death of something, options, possibilities, confusion, fantasizing. Oh yeah, so someone's seeing you as the one. Yeah, there's that. Tempering your passions, tempering your emotions, watch your words. Okay, so yeah, it's an energy, like I say, if some of you got a choice, you're going to pull back and look. Something may feel off with someone. See, I feel something felt off, but I'll tell you, you've got something here that feels just right. So if you have a choice between two, I feel like you're going to be wise. If you have an epiphany and there's something off, you may decide to end something. But I also see the end options too. Okay. So some of you got this person coming back in, coming in right, making things right. Someone maybe didn't treat you right and they're seeing that. So they're discovering things about themselves because of the way you, I feel, reacted to a situation. You may have lost your temper with someone, okay, and got angry, okay. But I actually feel like you have someone's best intentions here. I really do. But you are definitely looking out for yourself. There's no doubt. Yeah, I feel it has to do with, examining this energy, of letting go of things that no longer serve, taking your time, being patient, tempering your passions, tempering your words, you see. So someone is different than your usual type. And I feel this person sees you as someone who's different. See, they're used to being chased. You see, maybe you were a chaser at one point, but I don't see you being that way. You know your worth and your value. So, but I feel this person had something to heal. See, there it is. Marriage material, strong financial foundation. There's a reason to celebrate. So I feel like this person's going to reach out to you. It's going to be tempting. I feel like it's, if you have a choice right now and somebody comes in and they tempt you, they reach out, okay? Some kind of party, celebration, get together. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be very wise about it. You're going to be asking a lot of questions. I don't think you're going to just leap into anything. But someone definitely feels like a fool for manipulating. More than likely, they just didn't have the confidence or the faith in themselves that this is something that could be successful, long-term relationship, strong financial foundation, happy home, happy life, marriage, commitment. See, this is someone who sees you as the one, everything they could want. It's like it's too good to be true. Aha. See, the truth. This is someone who should have just spoke the truth. But there it is. It's your sword too, seeing the truth. If you have a choice, you are going to let go of someone. I do see the possibility with the sun down there of somebody new, but do make sure you've healed, okay? That you've let go of all this energy, okay? The heartache, the fear, see? Fear of rejection. Yeah. Yeah, I feel it's just really that fear of being rejected. The ego. If someone rejected you, you're definitely not going to be reaching out to them. But maybe you rejected them and they're worried about reaching out to you. See, because I do see the mirroring energy, the magician. It all starts with that breadcrumbing communication, reciprocity. Yeah, see, a judgment. Somebody made a bad decision. So I feel it definitely looks like a reconciliation for some, but others of you, I feel, you feel pressured. You're moving on to something better, definitely. I do think some of you aren't going to be single for much longer. I definitely see new group of people getting out, socializing, a party, and meeting someone, maybe through friends or family, but definitely the options are going to end. Yeah, crossroads. See, some of you definitely have a choice to make. It's about going down this path. So I definitely feel some of you are cautious. You're not going to take things to the next level until you're sure. No longer repeating mistakes of the past. So this is energy of taking back your power. It's not being ruled by your emotions, but I feel someone is definitely headed in. If you are pulled in two different directions and you're having a hard time deciding, it's the Queen of Pentacles is there saying to ground yourself, to ask yourself honestly, all right, do you see yourself married to this person? Do you see this long term? Okay, that's what Spirit's telling you to look at. Okay, so you may just make peace with somebody and then move on. But that Chariot is about success. Someone here no longer ruled by their emotions. See, something wasn't successful. Something is going to be now with you and this person. Okay, or a new person for some of you, definitely. Yeah, one more look at the Chariot. Yeah, see, someone was being sneaky, being a player. This is somebody here who often too, like I say, they feel pressured. Someone who takes a little time to figure out what they want. So we have a player energy. This is someone who sometimes manipulates because they want to win. So it looks like somebody kind of gave up. You see, somebody is kind of given up here. Yeah. But you also have a person who's not a quitter. So after a little pause, I feel they're pulling back and looking at this differently. Okay. Yeah. There it is. Success. Somebody wants success. They want this victory. But because they were being sneaky, they didn't get what they wanted. Others of you are just freeing yourself. You've got something new. And that definitely could be the one. Someone who's just right because they come in right. Emotionally mature. Available. But they're not ruled by their emotions. They're also very logical as well as yourself. Your inner logic. So just ask yourself, do you see this long term? Do you see yourself living with this person? If you can't really honestly say that, that's where it's saying to release this, okay, to move on. And yes, there is someone new for those of you who fit that energy. Others of you, I do see a reconciliation, a healing. See, it's energy of releasing all this negative energy, okay, letting go. Yeah. Reconciliation. Sometimes it's a person having a reconciliation with themselves as well, to break the habit, the pattern, the things that keep them from having success. See, somebody who plays the field, dated a lot of people, hasn't had anything long term because they manipulate. Some people don't want long. Some of you don't really want anything long term at this point. You're not ready yet. You haven't met anyone that you see. It's yourself feeling like you're not ready. You're still wanting to meet people, still wanting to socialize and date. Okay, but you're not taking something to the next level, I feel, until somebody comes in right. So that's the truth, I feel, within yourself. Some of you are having that reconciliation with self. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, so this could go in a few different directions, and you'll know because it'll feel right. Okay, you'll be able to sit down with that Queen of Pentacles energy and go, do I visualize myself living with this person, married to them, having a strong financial foundation? Am I comfortable with this person? Because there's a lot of physical connection, right? Maybe you feel something's off, the chemistry's not right. So it's about being honest with self. So let's grab a couple charms. Yeah, see, 2 hearts. See, some of you have a choice here between 2, but it could be another person. We have 2 hearts intertwined. There's some kind of bond here. I see the why. So this is you questioning, being discerning, asking somebody why. Because I feel you're going to get a communication suddenly. Some kind of offer is coming in. There's the letter M. There's the horse. So there it is. This energy, it's running in the right direction. This is a person coming after you here, very enthusiastic. So it has to do with that 10 of Cups. It has to do with this person opening up emotionally. It's putting all the cups on the table. Okay, has to do with happy home, happy life. Now, it could be a date to a party, a celebration. It could be a festival, a wedding, could be anything. Okay, but it's emotionally fulfilling. Let's have a look at this Ace of Cups. Yeah, big heart. There it is. This somebody here actually has a big heart. They kind of tendency to keep it to themselves, but there's the why. Yeah, there's the dragonfly. So there's some positive energy, a good omen. There's the energy of standing still. It has to do with balance. So if you have a choice between 2 people, take a little pause. Okay, just kind of be still for a moment before you make a decision. If you feel something isn't right, don't be afraid to tell somebody, teach somebody how you want to be treated. That's what I feel has happened here. You were teaching someone how you wanted to be treated. They didn't come in right. They came in too fast, too strong. They wanted to take it to the next level, but it's also somebody who often runs away. Okay, so yeah, you see, so if it is somebody you know and it's been on and off, it's like you have a choice. Tell me about judgment. Yeah, there it is, the Wheel of Fortune. There it is right there. So cycle ending, things are starting to go in your favor, see? And it's also realizing maybe why something didn't go in your favor. Maybe you were questioning too much, saying too much, giving too much information, because it looks like you were sharing and they weren't. Okay, I definitely see you liking to talk and communicate, you know, a lot of passion here. 10 of Cups. There we have the anchor. So it's definitely deeply emotional energy, the anchor. It has to do with, you know, that commitment here. And there's the seashell. So this could be something to do with the ocean, but it's about seeing, okay? It definitely looks like you could be getting something's about to go in your favor here, definitely. So I do see some of you maybe thinking of ending all your options. If it's not you, it's the other person, and taking things to the next level. Now, the level could be the physical connection. Some of you, the next level is introduced into friends and family. Others of you, it's actually, if you are seeing someone and you're still technically single, this is where this person makes some kind of a commitment here. Okay, all depends where you're at. Two of Wands. So there's the judgment, the call, the communication. See, somebody may have judged you wrong, vice versa, mirroring. And we have the wings. So it's an energy of fast moving energy. Ooh. There's that sewing machine, sowing the seeds. Something to do with this sewing machine. Food for thought. There's the abundance starting to flow. There's that, the grapes. That comes with the Queen of Pentacles energy. King of Pentacles often. So it has to do with financial stability and success, victory. This is someone who's used to being chased because they have money. And that's where I feel. I feel as though you're not chasing someone. I feel like you maybe you're the one that started it. Because we know, Sag, sometimes, fire signs will start things. It doesn't matter, okay, masculine or feminine. But I definitely feel there's been an opportunity missed, regardless of who started it. Yeah. Has to do with someone's abundance and success. So there's the fish. It's an energy of going with the flow. Maybe something seems a little fishy, the manipulation, the fear, see? But it's definitely some Pisces energy here, the letter R. So let's focus on this energy here. I want to focus on this building new. Okay, I do believe the sun was here somewhere. Yeah, see, something is being exposed. The truth is being exposed. Somebody should have just told you the truth. It could have been successful. So I feel there's someone here who is definitely needs to heal trust issues. It could be you too. So, yeah, see, there's some kind of a history here. See, working. Some of you definitely... I see a lot of work. It's like you want to know someone's history. You want to know their friends, their family. So I feel this is somebody who maybe rejected you. Okay. Because I feel it's like you were wanting something here and you didn't get it. But they didn't get what they wanted either. So there's the long-term planning. See the abundance starting to flow. You have a lot to offer. The letter O, there's the Taurus energy, the book, doing things by the book. There's the carrot. Oh yeah, this is where somebody dangles the carrot. See, the Six of Pentacles. They reach out to tempt you, right? Hoping you're going to carry on the conversation, that you're going to invite them to something. But I feel it was a manipulation. So sometimes we have to look at that with people. Sometimes people do that because they don't have the confidence. Okay, so they manipulate a little bit to try, they toss the breadcrumb hoping it's successful, that it's a victory, they get what they want. But like I say, you've taken risks before, and I don't think you're going to take a risk, especially if you know who they are. And there's the book. See, it's about being an open book, doing things by the book, the way someone conducts themselves, dating in a traditional manner. So somebody who doesn't want to go through that traditional process. See? Some of you definitely have your eye on something else. You've changed your focus. There's definitely some of you have something new here. King and Queen of Pentacles. Someone in your social circle waiting for the right opportunity. Yeah, someone moving slow, taking their time, the turtle. It's often connected to Taurus. Doesn't have to be though. Yeah. And then we have the letter L. There's the anchor. So there's something deep here, okay? It's an anchor. See, it's here twice. Oh, yeah. There's music. So there could be some kind of an event, a musical event, party, a celebration. There could be something that just connects you and this person. There's the letter J. So I'll just do a couple more and wrap it up. I just want to see what this Temperance and the Four of Wands. Yeah, so there's music. So party, a celebration, music. So Someone here is just right. I feel like you've got someone here who's just right. I feel like it's yourself just being patient, tempering your passions and emotions, working on your house, your home, your financial foundation. You really are more focused on work, I feel. But that's where I feel like you just kind of feel like giving up, just being single, a bit of a free spirit here. But it's about when you're just about ready to give up, here it comes. Yeah, it's new or someone coming back around because they now realize they have everything they need to commit. Someone's pride got in the way for a lot of you. Yeah, the letter S. There's the star. See, that's the star, releasing and healing things that no longer serve. There's communication. I feel like you're about to get something. This is to do with your hopes and dreams. So regardless of whether you are moving away from someone who maybe hurt you, rejected you, maybe you feel like there's a third party. Often, it's a person who, they don't get what they want from one person. They go after another person and still don't always get what they want. But yeah, so in that scenario, I see a lot of you just focused on work. I feel like you're not going to see something coming here. Okay, because it's like some of you have just kind of given up, meeting someone that's just right, that fits into your world, your lifestyle, your habits. But there it is. I feel like you're about to get what you want. It may take a little time, like I say. It all has to do with where you are in this reading, this path. So it has to do with decisions to end a cycle, a pattern, a habit, to release it. You see, it's a massive healing energy here. So it looks like you've been working on other things, doing other things, and then all of a sudden here is going to come this opportunity. It's a great big love, a big heart here, and I do see a good omen coming, some very positive energy with the dragonfly. Okay, gorgeous. Take care, wish you the best, and we'll see you soon.